Hi, my name is Sommer. I'm a Pilates instructor and teacher educator in Cincinnati, Ohio. With me today, I have Rick Morgan and Michael Dukes. I'm going to be taking you through about a 15-minute Pilates routine that ranges from beginner to advanced exercises. So let's get started. Okay, you're going to lay down on the bed. You want 2 red springs on the outside of your reformer. They're already set up, but you want your feet hips width apart on the bar, the ball of your feet pressed into the bar, so make sure you have equal pressure underneath your big toe of your ball of foot and the little toe of your ball of foot. Push the carriage away, press the heels down, so by the time your legs are straight, your feet are flat as if you were standing. Stay there for a moment. Make sure that you have the back of your head on the table. Roll the shoulders back and down, reach down to the arms. Make sure you have the back of your thoracic on the table, so make sure you're pressing down at the base of your shoulder blades. You want the top of your hip bones and your pubic bone on the same horizontal plane, so make sure you have your sacrum and your tailbone down. Squeeze the inner thighs, draw your heels together. As you press those heels together, squeeze those inner thighs a little bit more, and then bend the legs, come back in. You're in first position. Exhale, you're gonna push away. Inhale, you're gonna come back in. Exhale, pull the abdominals into stretch back. Inhale, you're gonna come back in. And 3, pull the abdominals into stretch legs, come back in. And 4, remember you want to keep those heels down so by the time your legs are straight, your feet are flat as if you're standing. And 5, good. As you stretch back, 6, you're reaching down to the back legs, you're stretching through the crown of the head. And 7, squeeze the inner thighs, come back in. And 8, and bring it in. And 9, keep both your hips square on the table. And 10, pull the abdominals in, squeeze the inner thighs, and squeeze the back legs, come back in. Exhale, you're going to press back. Now we're going to go a little bit faster. Inhale, you're going to lift your heels up as high as you can. Exhale, you're going to press your heels down as far as you can. Up and down. And 2, and down. And 3, squeeze the inner thighs. And 4, pull the abs in. 5, to press the heels down. And 6, stretch through the back of your legs. 7, stretch through the arms. 8, roll those shoulders back and down. 9, squeeze the inner thighs. 10, make sure you have equal pressure through the ball of feet. Bend the legs, come back in. From there, make sure your knees don't open any wider than your hips. Separate your heels. Good, to come back to that hips width apart, feet parallel on the bar, ball of your feet. Lift your right leg up into a 90-degree angle so that your foot, your knee, and your hip are at that 90 degrees. Squeeze the inner thighs, extend that right leg over the bar. Inhale, you're gonna pull the abdominals in to draw the right knee back over the hip and extend it up. Exhale, flex the foot to bring the leg down over the bar. Stretch through the leg. Inhale, lift back up, point the foot, bend the leg, and extend forward. Good, a little faster. Inhale, pull back and up. Exhale as you come down. Inhale, lift, keep the tailbone down, point and stretch forward. One more, pull back and up. Exhale as you lower, squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale, lift, and point, stretch forward. Other side. You're gonna go ahead and put that right foot back on the bar. If you need to push away for a second, push away to make sure your hips are apart, but neither foot should be in the center. Good, the top of your hip bones, the middle of your knees, and the second toe should be lined up. Lift the left leg up into a 90-degree angle once again. Extend that leg forward. Good. Inhale, you're going to pull the left leg back over the hip. Extend up. Exhale, flex as you stretch to that leg. Lower the leg. Inhale up, point and stretch forward. Good. A little faster. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift, and point, stretch forward. One more. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, down. Gather the ribs. Inhale, lift, and point and stretch forward. Good. From there, you're going to put your foot down on the bar, sit on up, facing the headrest. You're going to drop down to just one spring in the center. So one red spring, okay? Face the headrest. You want to scoot forward so that you're about 4 inches away from the end of the bed. You want to come to a neutral spine. So you want the front of your hip bones and your pubic bone now perpendicular to the bed so that you're sitting high on top of your sit bones. You want to reach your hands through the straps, grab a hold of the straps right above the metal. Good. Separate your hands so they're shoulders width apart. Palms facing each other, stretch the arms out in front of you. Stack the shoulders right over the hips and the head right over the shoulders. So again, you want the back of your head, back of your thoracic, and the back of your sacrum against an imaginary wall. Inhale, as you take a deep breath, go ahead and extend your head and your chest forward over your legs. Good, if you need to bend the knees to get on top of the sit bones, go ahead. Turn out the thighs, flex the feet, and squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, you're gonna roll back down, one vertebrae at a time, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop their foot bar. Good. Then from there, you're gonna, once your shoulders level your hips, you're gonna sink the belly into the spine and look up, extending through the chest and the head. Bring your chin to your chest, exhale, roll up. Keep your lower back on the table to the very last second. And stretch over the legs. Good, try not to collapse in the spine, so lift through the abdominals, support the spine. Exhale, roll back down. Don't lift the head, pull the abdominals in to roll the spine down. Good, flex those feet back and reach the back of the legs as you extend through your head. Good, sink the belly in, exhale, roll up. Keep your lower back on the table to the very last second, so you really feel those abdominals working. Good, to support the pelvis. Inhale, last time, exhale, roll down. Draw the shoulders back and down and reach the arms. Good, just feel like you're hanging off the straps. Sink the belly into the spine. Make sure your shoulders are square to your hips. Exhale, roll back up. Pull the abdominals in to roll the spine up. Flex those feet back all the way, stretching the back legs. Good, and forward. Good, from there you're gonna go ahead and put the straps down. Oh no, don't put the straps down. I lied. You're gonna go ahead and drop down to a half a spring. So if you have one spring, you can keep it. It's a little more challenging, but you can totally try that. Otherwise, you're gonna drop down to the lightest weight you have on your reformer. You're gonna, again, find that neutral spine, so sitting high on top of the sit bones, stacking the head over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips. Stretch the legs out as much as you can, but if you need to keep your knees bent, go ahead. Inhale, you're gonna have your arms down at your side, right side of the hips. Exhale, you're gonna press the arms back. 1. As you bring the arms back to the side of your hips, try to sit up taller. 2. Good, don't press with your hands, press with the back of the arms. And 3. Good, and don't just pinch the shoulder blades together. And 4, pull the abdominals into the front. And 5, good, stop there. Good, you're gonna draw your arms up to the side to a second position. No higher than where you can keep those shoulders back and down, so hands slightly lower in the shoulders. Exhale, you're gonna press back with the back of the arms once again. 1, keep the shoulders stacked right over the hips. 2, just the arms are moving. Lengthen the head. And 3, stop right there. Now we're gonna add a thoracic extension. Inhale, pull the arms back for this one. Exhale, pull the abdominals in as you lift through the chest and the head. Inhale, bring your spine back to neutral. Exhale, bring the arms back to your side. Inhale, draw the arms back. Exhale, pull the abdominals in as you lift through the spine. Good, bring your spine back to neutral. Exhale, bring the arms back to your side. Last time, shoulders stay down. Inhale, press the arms back. Exhale, flex the feet, squeeze the inner thighs, lift through the abdominals. Inhale, draw the abs back in to bring your spine to neutral and bring the arms back to your side. Good, and relax. From there, you're gonna go ahead and kneel down your knees. So turn to your right so that your left hand and your knees are against the shoulder rest. You're gonna go ahead and kneel down. If you need a mat for your feet, you're gonna put them right underneath your feet. So you might want a mat for your feet so your feet don't get stuck on the bed. Knees are gonna be hips width apart, knees lined up with the shoulder rest. Good. So again, you want the front of your hip bones lined up with the front of your knees, and then I want your feet separated as well. Stack your shoulders over your hips, head over your shoulders. Put your strap in your right hand. Okay, you're gonna put your left hand on the shoulder rest, bend over, lift your right elbow to the ceiling. Good, and don't forget your head as well, so let your head extend, good, through the spine as well. Elbow lifted, good, head long. Now, keep your shoulders square and your hips square to the table. Squeeze the inner thighs, pull the abdominals in, exhale, press the right palm to the ceiling. 1, 5 times. Shoulder square, and 2. Good, don't hold the head up. You want your ears and your shoulders 3 equal distance from each other. Good, supporting that left side. And 4, don't lock that left elbow. So bend that left elbow a little bit. 1 more, and 5, roll that left shoulder back and down and lift through the abdominals. Good, from there, you're gonna go ahead and put that down. Place the strap into your left hand. Right arm is just gonna extend straight down your side. Gather your ribs together so you're not arching your upper body back. You're gonna go ahead and lift that left elbow up to a 90-degree angle, hand in line with that elbow. Good, shoulders back and down, draw the shoulder blades together, draw the ribs together. Exhale, extend the left arm up, and 1, and bring it back down. And 2, good. As you extend the arm up, it's just the arm that's moving, keep the spine nice and locked in. 3, so pull the abdominals in, squeeze the inner thighs. 4, 1 more. And 5, draw the shoulder blades back and down. Good, from there, you're gonna bend, you're gonna add a side bend. Exhale, you're gonna go ahead and stretch that arm up as you bend to the side, and then pull the abdominals in to come back to the starting position. Elbow at 90. Exhale, pull the abdominals in to go over, and 2, shoulders down, and then come back. Good, let's just do 1 more. Exhale, pull the abdominals in, squeeze the inner thighs, extending through the crown of the head, and come back down. Good, let's do the other side. So go ahead and put that strap down, turn around and face the other direction. Again, if you have a mat for your feet, put it on the other side, okay? Kneeling down your knees, now with your right knee against the shoulder rest so that you don't slide, your body's pretty much locked in. Knees are hips width apart, watch you're not pushing your pelvis forward. So you want your hip bones, pubic bone, again, perpendicular to the ground, not tucked under, not arched back. Gather your ribs together, stack your shoulders over your hips, head over your shoulders. Good, your left hand's gonna be in strap, right hand's gonna be on the shoulder rest, bend over. Good, don't forget your head. Good, your head should be in back of the strap. If it's in front, you're leaning back a little bit too much. Exhale, you're gonna go ahead and press that left palm up to the ceiling. And 1, squeeze the inner thighs and pull the abdominals in. And 2, to support the lower back of the pelvis. And 3, good. Draw your shoulders back and down, squeeze down underneath the arms. And 4, lengthen through the crown of the head. That's better. And 5, good. Now go ahead and change to the other hand. Good. You're gonna lift that right elbow up to a 90-degree angle with your shoulder. Good, so shoulder, elbow, hand. Exhale, you're gonna extend that right arm up. And 1, 5 times, lengthening through the crown of the head. And 2, reaching down through that left arm, draw that shoulder back and down. And 3, squeeze the inner thighs, pull the belly button in. And 4, Good, don't take tension in the neck, shake it out a little bit. And 5, good, now you're gonna add the side bend with it, just 3 times. Pull the abs in, and 1. Lengthen through the head, don't think down, think up and over. And 2, like going over a limbo stick instead of under it. 1 more, and 3, gather those ribs together, lift through the abdominals. Good, and relax. From there, go ahead and put that down. You're gonna go ahead and put 2 red springs on the outside, facing the foot bar. You're gonna lift that foot bar up to where you would have it for plies. So either high bar or middle second gear. You're gonna go ahead and put your feet back against the shoulder rest in a high half toe, so heels against the shoulder rest. You want pressure equal on the ball of your feet. Bend your knees and make sure your feet are no wider than your hips, so make sure your feet are hips width apart. You want your chest over your hands. Your hands should be just as wide as your shoulders. Press up through your chest. Good. Draw your head down, draw your tail under, bend your knees so that you can really scoop your abs in to support the spine. Exhale, you're gonna press back with your legs. 1, a little faster. 2, pull the abs in. 3, squeeze the inner thighs. 4, press down and back with the heels. 5, stay in, lift the right knee up to your chest. Point that right foot, exhale, press back with that left leg. 1, press up with the arms. 2, pull up with the abs. 3, let the head go a little bit more. 4, 1 more, and 5, good. Other side, put the right foot down. Make sure it doesn't drift to center. It should be hips width, knees pointing forward. Lift that left leg, exhale, press back with the right. And 1, as you press back with the back of your right leg. 2, squeeze the inner thighs. 3, keep the front of your hips square. 4, keep that left leg lifted. 1 more, and 5, good. From there, go ahead and, sit down. Good. So that you're facing, your right hand's gonna be on the bar. Good. You're gonna look, turn, good. So that your right foot is in front of you, your left foot is behind you. You want the front of your hips, your shoulders, and your head, good. Square to the bed, good. Sit high on top of the sit bones. Right hand should be in line with the side of your hip, okay? From there, you're gonna inhale, take a deep breath, lifting through the abdominals. Exhale, you're gonna push away and stretch over to your side. Lengthen through your head. Good, stay there, touch your hands together, make them touch. Slide those hands apart. Good. Try to get equal pressure on your palms. Try to square your chest off to the bed. Inhale, come forward, lifting through the spine. Exhale, press back. Stay there. Push hard with that right palm. Make sure it's back in line with the hip. Rotate the torso. Get that left hip down and then come back in. And again, exhale, press away. 1 more time. Shoulders down. Keep that left hip down to the very last second. Then touch the hands together. It's okay if the hip comes up. Slide those hands apart. Lift the chest up. Breathe in. Exhale, press back. Pull the abdominals in. Good, stay there. Rotate the spine by pulling the abdominals in to rotate. Don't collapse on the side and then come back in. Other side. Okay, now you're gonna have your left hand on the bar. Left leg is gonna be bent in front of you. Right foot is gonna be back behind you. Try to sit on both your sit bones. Okay, and if you're feeling tight on one of the hips, that's okay. Try to just get it down as best you can. You don't have to force it down though. Left hand in line with your hip. Bring it forward a little bit more. Good. Square your shoulders off, right arm is out to the side, sitting high on top of the sit bones, lifting through the abdominals, lifting through the chest. Exhale, push away and stretch over to your side, lengthening through the head. Good. Touch the hands together, slide those hands apart. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back. Stay there, rotate the torso. Good. Lift through the abdominals and come back in. Last time. Exhale, press away. Good. As you press away, press in that left palm, roll that left shoulder back and down. Good. Touch the hands together, slide them apart. Good, as you come forward, inhale, press down on the palms, lift through the chest and the head. Exhale, press back, pull the abdominals in. Good, press hard with that left palm, roll that left shoulder back and down, lift through the abdominals. Good, and sit high on top of the sit bones. Good, thank you for watching this little mini class. I hope you have a nice day.